Hey human, Coach Nate here with another mindful focus. In today's post, it says, if you are a giver, please learn your limits because the takers don't have any. How many of you been there where it seems like you're giving and there's no end? Face it, for those of us who care, giving feels good. Some give out of kindness. Some have ulterior motives, and some give to avoid facing and dealing with their personal pain. It's a nice distraction to not have to face that which bothers, disturbs, trauma, causing them pain. So there are different reasons for why people give, and no judgments on any of those. But know this, there are far more takers than there are givers. Some actually look to find, seek out, and prey on the givers. They look for those who have kind hearts, those that are considerate, selfless. And it's a game. It's a trophy. It's a I got over. I was able to take advantage of this person who was kindness. I was able to kind to me. I was able to take advantage of their kindness. They actually take pride and joy in how much they can take from you. And one of the reasons givers miss this is because they don't think that way. They don't think because of their kindness, others could be so cruel. Because of their selflessness, they don't think others can be so selfish. And it's not to be described as in the judgmental word as, well, you're just naive. No, you're kind. You're a human being with compassion. You are considerate. You are probably not selfish, but willing to extend and be there for others. Loving, compassionate. There's so many adjectives. Those are good qualities. Those are character traits. And for those who lack them, to try to put down individuals who have those strong traits, well, they may be doing that because they don't want to have to face their own lack of character. So it's easier to put other people down when they have kind, giving hearts, when they can be good humans, good behaving humans. So with this understanding, it hopefully will help you to feel less guilty when you begin to set boundaries around your giving. When you've identified how others receive or are looking to take advantage of your giving, your kindness, to protect yourself, not out of selfishness, but so you can continue to give to those who are appreciative, who value you, what you have to offer, and it is meaningful. None of us are called to everybody. I believe we have in our assignment here on earth, in a short period of time, people who we're supposed to cross paths with and be helpful to. And we want to make sure that the precious cargo of the gifts that we've been given to give, we give to those when we cross paths with them. So in terms of the let go, live not win, the how, know your why. Understand why you're giving. Is it out of the goodness and kindness of your heart and it just feels good? End of story. Great. Is it to try to win over the other individual? Is it to avoid having to deal with the difficulty, avoid doing the work? Those second two may be worth pausing and considering, because again, that can be harmful to us. When we're giving to avoid, giving of our time, our energy, our focus, our resources, and sometimes even our money, that can be a never-ending vicious cycle that can take us far deeper and does not, it may feel like it temporarily to ease the pain, but it really doesn't. It is like eating junk food. It is unhealthy for us. So I'm not saying judge yourself or beat yourself up. I'm not saying put yourself down. I'm simply saying understand the why when you're giving. Is it just the kindness, the right thing to do, and it just feels good to do that, and that's it? Great. Also, know your limits. There are times where we give sacrificially. That's rare. There are certain relationships where we will do that. They are few. If we're always constantly giving sacrificially to our own detriment to everybody, that may be unhealthy. More than likely is. And that may be an indication to you that to examine what is motivating you to do this. Are you being compelled to, guilted into it? That's manipulation. That's not giving. When someone manipulates another person because they have a kind heart, forcing them to do something that's unhealthy for them, that's a taking, and they're trying to package it as a giving. One of the ways to maintain our mental health and well-being, one of the ways to be mindful, is to give to yourself first. Keeping your cup full. There's the saying that you cannot pour from an empty cup. If we let our cups run low, then we're giving others the bottom of the barrel stuff. It's not the best. We're better off when we keep our cups full and overflowing to the point where it just spills out onto other people, and we can't help but to give to others from the best, because it simply is spilling out by our very existence of being. And then we're not draining ourselves. And then it's often less of a sacrifice because we have that excess to give. But we filled our own cup up first. We gave to ourselves. So if you love to give, the first recipient of your giving, the one that will be helped the most and be the most appreciative and never let you down or disappoint you and will always value your giving, is you. Be your best giver recipient, your own. Listen and trust your gut instinct. If your inside is telling you, I'm not so sure about this, something's not right, and you go against that, saying, well, maybe it'll work out. That's you're either going to pay now or you're going to pay later. The paying now is, that individual or whomever may be disappointed, but that then could be the end of it. But if you instead go about the giving and put yourself in harm's way, mentally, psychologically, and physically, then that there's the price tag to pay, and it's generally higher later than it is now. Trust your gut. And again, you're not called to help everyone. Ensure that the gifts you are given to give reach their intended recipient, and you're not giving them to someone who is not supposed to receive them, does not value them, does not respect them, is only really looking to take advantage of you. Be there for the people whom you were called to be there for, with the gifts that you were given to give. Just sharing some insights here Feel free to try them or toss them. Both answers can be correct. Which one of those only you can determine for yourself. If this resonates with you, feel free to give a like and a subscribe so you know when I post additional content like this. And if you know someone that can benefit from it, feel free to share this with them. But most importantly, as always, and until next time, remember to let go, live now, and win.